Poudre School District High School Basketball, live on Stream It Sports, Northern Colorado. This broadcast is brought to you by Schrader Oil, fuel your day. By Pedersen Toyota in Fort Collins, everything cars made easy. By Jim's Wings, Northern Colorado's favorite wings since 1991. And by First Bank. Visit any of our convenient locations in Northern Colorado. First Bank, banking for good. And now for the play-by-play, here's David Haase and Randy McCoy.
Welcome to Poudre School District Athletics tonight, live from Fort Collins, Colorado on Stream It Sports. We're at Fossil Ridge High School. Crosstown rival Fort Collins Lambkins visiting in a doubleheader night here at Fossil Ridge High School. Dave Haase with Randy McCoy and Abby Block on camera. Randy, one of those games where you get a chance to finish off a pretty good season in the conference for the SaberCats. The Lambkins get a chance to get a little bit of polish on their season. It's been a tough one of late.
Yeah, unfamiliar territory for the Lambkins, 4-13 coming in, but they've had some outstanding games. They've had a couple of players that are having really good years. Fossil Ridge, lo and behold, is sitting here undefeated in the conference, 10-7, and they've on a 6-game winning streak, I believe. And so they certainly don't want to have that ended here at home today. You see the Fossil Ridge huddle. You hear the band in the background.
Got a little pass through here by some of the students. It's a full house here for the students on the sides. Both schools doing a great job of showing out here in a rivalry game, as we talked about. And if you look at the student section right there, Lambkins are representing too. Starters, as we kind of come across, we were talking about on the court, how will certain things play out here in the game when you talk about who's going to handle Tiley, who's going to handle Oligmuller. You've got 42 points basically coming out of those two players for the Lambkins, and that'll be interesting to see. The SaberCats only have that balanced attack. Several players in that 8 to 10 point range, led by Brendan Lambrecht, who's having a heck of a year.
Coach Johansson did not know what he would have when he started the season, but he knows now he's got the number one in the conference team as Fossil Ridge takes the tip.
Bodner 23 out front. Cross court, Croft and Lambrecht 3 and 5, along with 13 Ripsam and number 35 Holden Kachik. Nice entry pass down low, had to kick it back out. Oligmuller with the deflection though underneath and a steal by the Lambkins.
Bodner's got to look at the bucket right there. He was wide open from the free throw line.
3 up, off rebound Lambrecht. Starters out there for the Lambkins. Ty Thomas, number 2, number 4, Ben Teitelbaum.
And what's been different with the SaberCats is a couple of their players have become more aggressive offensively, and
yeah, they need to have that, like I say, that alpha male coming up and making statements on offense.
I think Garrett has done that a little bit, and Fossil Ridge still missing one of their top players, Ben Weiner.
Yeah, he's had quite the limited year.
His whole career has been that way. He's been a walking injury, unfortunately. Very talented young man. That's a nice
move inside there. Just didn't get the finish. Rebound Oligmuller. Others out there to start. Titleman it's going to be interesting to see how Ripson can stay with him as a guard with a 4 guarding a 2 basically, maybe even a 1. First bucket of the night goes to Oligmuller. Averaging 20 points a game. That 3 from downtown goes.
Oligmuller.
Another tip pass by Oligmuller. Steal by the Lambkins coming back down to the way. Bodner on defense. Oligmuller basically went up and tried to draw the foul. No call. And that shot was sent flying by Ripson.
He's got a little bit of that get that out of my house look on his face too, doesn't he?
Yeah. Teitelbaum kind of got out of position there. Nobody broke to the basket for him. Lambrecht in the middle. Got a partial block there. Just a little off balance. Couldn't get himself squared around. Tiley going down. Nice dish. Easy layup. That's part of the thing when you see too many players trying to take charges now, you just forget about the backside, you don't get your hands out. You're really not a defensive player anymore.
Yeah, everybody's a little too worried about fouls, drawing fouls and everything else, and go up and get the 2, you know?
Yep. 5-0 early going now for the Lambkins.
Lambkins would love no more than to give Fossil Ridge their first conference loss of the year.
Oh, yeah. Tyler and Lambrick, once again, we talked about that matchup between each other before the game, and 2 long athletic players underneath. Skip pass, easy 3-point look, doesn't go. Oh, nice hands. Kicked it back in play, and Lambrick gets the 2. Everybody kind of froze, didn't they?
Yeah, and Brandon can hit that shot now. You've got 2 young men out here that I know for sure have been 2 of the hardest workers, and Lambrick's one of them, and Ogemiller's the other.
Well, in Croft, there was just a heads-up play. Everybody froze. He saw Lambrick and just fed it to him right on the free throw line, knocks it down. Kowchik trying to body up on Tiley. Almost gets the reverse to go. I like that. Good no call. Both players had hands up, just waist to numbers kind of contact. And the gamble goes outside. Wow. Ball loose, picked around. Croft comes from behind though, is going to knock it away. Fortunately knocked it out of bounds. But you saw out there, Tiley went out to help on the help defense there, left Lambrick by himself, and he kind of rushed his shot, didn't he?
Yeah, that was. You know, when you get inside, you got to make those shots. This is 5A basketball.
Yeah.
You got those will come back to haunt you. It's hard to get that ball that close to the basket.
Tight man defense. Olemiller goes up. Nice job of just to scooping underneath. Can't stop the dribble. You got to stop him at the rim.
The traditional fall in case they call a foul.
1-2. Yep. Olemiller 5 early points here. Kowchik looking in. Free ball doesn't go. Nice rebound. Kowchik goes back, blocked by Tiley. It was kind of a no man's land there, wasn't he? Olemiller again, once again, not getting picked up. Tried to get a little cute with the left hand instead of finishing, didn't he?
Yeah, this is
nice job by Kowchik having possession there, getting underneath, holding position, and then Teitelbaum had to come down and basically, just stopped him with even a chance to take the shot. We'll see if it's a good foul if he misses one because he had the easy 2.
I'd like to see him feel that pressure on the back and pump fake. And
so as the coach will say, not a bad foul because you've got the first there in the game now for the Sabercats. Raymond Johnson, number 0. I shouldn't say number 0. It's not a number. Also substituting in number 15, Benny Corey, and number 10, Kornmesser for the Sabercats. Lane violation by the shooter to go the other way. He missed it anyway. So 7-2, 3:22 left here in the first quarter. A lot of energy. Kind of mirrors the girls' game. Just everybody's, it's a hyped up game. Everybody really wants to play.
Well, Fossil Ridge certainly has come out more tight.
Yeah, a lot of contact there. Kornmesser's trying to push him towards the baseline. The sideline.
Well, it was a bad combination. He was hitting him with his chest and he tripped.
Yeah.
So,
chicken or the egg.
Yeah.
Defender's not going to win that one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he tripped him, but he was hitting him.
Yeah, he certainly forced it. 1 foul apiece now, both teams. Tiley coming well out. Marley in the game now guarding Tiley. That's a great physical matchup. Skip pass across. And the return pass down underneath there. Corey had position, just didn't get the pass secured. Threw it baseline too much out of bounds. Rip Semmel enter the ball for Sabercats to Kornmesser.
Some of the backstory is Matt Johansson was an assistant coach, head coach at Fort Collins before he came here. Coach Lou, one of the assistant coaches for Fossil Ridge, also played at Fort Collins.
2:40 left here in the first quarter. Still 7-2. Deliberate game. And a 5 count.
Yeah, you can't just stand there and, again, when Foster Ridge isn't playing well, they fall in love with running their play. But they don't try to score, so obviously they fixed that a little bit.
Olemere and Croft out front. Olemere again going penetration, kicked over. Tiley. He needed one more dribble there because he's kind of off balance, and Marley did a great job of just holding his own. Fast break the other way, rips him, finishes it for 2.
That's a good no call again there, I thought.
Oh, yeah, no, he was just off balance trying to force it.
You see the difference in Fort Collins basically wants Ogie or Tiley to go one-on-one.
Corey goes up, gets his own putback, doesn't get it. Strong rebound by Lambrick.
Got to know when to stop.
Yeah, because first of all, the official call's going to be on Johnson. The first contact, he kind of let it go, then he reached again, as you said, and that's where you get grabs. You'll get called for that. 1:51 here to play. First quarter, 7-4. Lampkins, 5 points from Olegmuller early. Oh, nice look underneath. Johnson on Marley is just a mismatch the Sabercats should try to take advantage of. Cornmesser, though, nobody stopped him. Kept going, got to the rim, got the 2. Tiley hasn't even had a shot yet.
I was going to say, it really, boy, I thought that was a good call. Could have went either way. He was initiating the contact.
Yeah, well, they're going to give and get there, and that'll be interesting to see how that keeps going.
And Marley made it look pretty dramatic,
Yes,
too.
he did.
Wonder if he's a drama major.
7-6 now, 1:16 left here in the quarter. Still the man defense by the Lampkins. Osius in the game for the Sabercats. Long cross pass, rips some jumper. Good. I like that Randy just took his deliberate steps, set up the shot he practices every day.
Yeah, he's got to do that. He's got to be aggressive, and then that'll open it up for Lambrick. Osis is in there, and he may not be a surprise to Fort Collins, but he'll be able to hit a couple of threes here.
Under 1 to play here. First lead of the game for the Sabercats. They lead 8-7.
And foul shot, but he did make it.
He got banged around twice, no call. And
be interesting to see if we see Dylan Ellis again on Ogemiller.
Marley goes up, a little out of control there.
He missed Osis, who's wide open on the corner, and that's why Osis is in there.
15 to play here, and a hand check. You're too far away from the bucket for that kind of contact. 14 seconds left. First foul on Marley. 2 fouls on the Sabercats, 3 so far on the Lampkins. Foul count actually pretty low. Quick substitution in for the Lampkins. Hewley. Backcourt throw there. You got to go back and get it. You got to check your time now. Need to be in a hurry. Clear out play for Olegmuller. Jumped. Nice underneath. Corey lost the handle though. Good entry pass, but just wasn't taken in. So after 1 quarter play here, Randy, 9-8, low scoring game. Lampkins lead.
Everyone complains about millennials. Nonsense. Millennials, I salute you. You save money like no other generation. You share cars, Wi-Fi passwords, canoes, deodorants. My grandson bought a pair of pants with me. They share pants. Today's his pants day. No baby boomer ever shared a pair of pants with me.
There you see the Fort Collins cheer squad. Want to also thank our other sponsor, Jim's Wings. Voted Northern Colorado's best favorite wings since 1991. Jim and Julie down at Jim's Wings over on Elizabeth by the CSU campus. Make sure you go and tell them that you heard it on the Collins Fossil game.
Our own camera. Operator night, Abby Block. Swears by Jim's Wings even.
Yeah.
As do a lot of college students.
I want to shout out to Kyle Peter, buddy of ours, who's supposed to be officiating tonight, but had a little issue going on.
Doctor says you're on the IR, so hope everything passes just fine, Kyle.
Yes.
And that's all I get to say.
And
his wife said it was okay for me to say that.
Your bride made it here. So.
Yeah, that's right. Apparently she thought you're okay by yourself. Start of the second quarter here. Lampkins with the ball. A lot of double team, leaving him open. Kind of rushed his shot, didn't he? Knew he had the open as the kick back there, and Hewley doesn't quite get out of his hands. Corey out. Teitelbaum back in. Tyler Huey, Teitelbaum, Johnson, and Oligmuller. Kornmesser, Lambrecht, Ripson, Osius, and Marley for the SaberCats. Ripson had a couple of the buckets there later in that first quarter. Missed the floater there. Pull up three, Oligmuller strong.
Oligmuller's got one of those years that he's got the green light on the green light on the green light.
Yeah, he kind of had that in his head coming down, didn't he? Because he had Teitelbaum down in the corner all by himself early.
Well, what I didn't like he didn't follow through. He kind of Carmelo Anthony it. And
we know the kind of shooter he is.
Yeah, you got to go ahead and follow through, and you'll make that shot.
Bucket by Marta there. Great use of the backboard. Swung around, got the back roll in. 10-9 now. SaberCats back ahead. Oligmuller goes up.
And he's going to fall every time, so I'm not sure there was any.
No, he's trying to stop himself there. It's going to go the other way. Teitelbaum, or no, actually Oligmuller that time did draw the foul. No, actually that was Teitelbaum down there. Coach Schmidt for the Lampkins, his first year on the bench. Pretty much replacing one of those longtime local legends, Marty Alcaraz, who earned the respite of being away from the practice all day long. A lot of people understand that you're not doing it for the pay and the glory if you're a high school coach, head coach, or assistant. You love the game. Tyler goes in, tries to muscle up the left, doesn't go. Nice rebound. Marley kicks it out. Croft. And that's going to be on the other way, too. Oligmuller's down there waiting for him. He took 3 steps towards him. 2 charges in a row on the SaberCats.
Again, that's where that, not having that circle.
I've talked about that all year long. I think for the safety of everybody. And it helps the refs. It helps the refs. He was down there waiting the whole time. Trying to play a 2-man game with Tiley and Oligmuller.
Good defensive fundamentals there by Osis.
Yeah, it really was.
Cutting off. And
pump fake shows.
Sure as I say that.
Wow, nice finger roll. That was George Gervin, Iceman there. Timeout taken by Coach Johansson. Nope, actually we got to stop. And I think we've got
clock issue.
Oh, I think we got a warning to the bench, and it's just about to become more than a warning. So now we've got to see 2 calls like that. The officials are not going to put up with it. This year, thanks to our friend Kyle Peters on the bench tonight, is an official, and notice that we didn't know the rule. It got the update, comes in all ways, doesn't it? 5:40 left here in the second quarter, 11-10, low-scoring game. Both teams really hustling on D.
Not much going on O, though.
Yeah, rips and pump fake, gets the baseline, goes up, spins.
And he's just got to do that.
Yeah, well, he's very deliberate and doesn't try to overcommit. We've seen a lot of that tonight, and his deliberativeness there, just the path to the rim was easy, and he finished. 12-11, Cats lead. Backdoor pass, just grabbed by Croft. Oligmuller.
Both had to hold the ball at the same time, and neither one of them wanted to let go of it, did they?
Yep. I think you're going to call that a shooting foul. And he was trying to take it in the air, so I guess that would be.
And here, look who's coming in.
Well, they got to. I think that's 2 fouls on Croft. It is. So it's 5 team fouls so far on the SaberCats.
Well, we saw what he did to Mr. Joe Ellis.
Yeah, Elliott. Or Ellis, whichever you want to use. Yeah, Joe Elliott came in that game.
Elliott,
he changed the game in the second half, and that's what basically sparked the SaberCats coming back in. Quick
I don't think he scored and was the MVP of that game.
I
in my
completely
opinion.
agree. Yeah. 13-12 now, lead back for the Lampkins. Marley down low, forces his way in, just bowls his way through.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. He probably needs to do that a little more.
Well, he's turned away a couple times. He had the same position and didn't take the shot. I think Coach Johansson would let him do that at will. Teitelbaum goes to the lane, has to kick it back out. Johnson for the three. Nothing but net.
I tell you, anything they can get from anybody besides Tilly and Ryan would be good for the Lampkins.
Well, it opens everybody up. Ellis, three-pointer. And Marley gets the second putback. Third putback doesn't go. It's fourth. Lambert finishes it. So the long three-pointer, Marley saw it coming, missed a couple of backs. Put back finally, though, by Lambert. They just had position there, didn't they?
Yeah, that's Moses Maloney, wasn't it?
Yes, tied up at 16.
He got about 3 rebounds out of that.
Yeah. I like the call there. He had Lambert out of position, but the call on the ground, he had him the second time going up. So next foul will make the single bonus, though, for the Lampkins. 4:02 left in the half. Kowchik in for Marley. Back in the game for the Lampkins is Ty Thomas, number 2, and 15, Benny Corey.
You know, the games we've seen Marley play, he's had an impact in every single game.
.356 to play.
There he extended that arm.
Yeah, you can put the arm out there, but you can't extend it. You'll not get that call. All tied at 16. SaberCats with the ball. Rips him baseline, kicks it back out. Kowchik.
I say go on up with that.
Yeah, right now your offensive spots, though, for the SaberCats are about as limited as they could have on the floor. But you still see players slipping down there, doesn't you? So Teitelbaum there, the shot going up. Dolemüller drives, lays it up, nice touch. But that end, the court still has, it's slick.
I like this job by the Fort Collins coach. He's got Ogemiller guarding somebody that's not really going to take much energy out of him.
Yeah. Rips him, goes over the back. Teitelbaum. Even though you can go above and get him, you can't go through them to get him. Coach Johansson says, well, I got to the ball, but used the other team as a ladder to get there. 3:03 left here in the half. That'll put Teitelbaum to the line, shooting single bonus. Good game here at Foster River High School. Thanks for tuning in to Stream It Sports. Dave Haas along with Randy McCoy. Shot doesn't go, rebound Ripsam. Abby Block on camera. Glad to be here tonight to get you this crosstown rivalry doubleheader. First game, all SaberCats. Ripsam deep three, missed. Rebound kicked out, and thinking they had a break going there, tried to push it a little too much. Turnover by Lampkins.
Fossil Ridge, unfamiliar, not wanting to run.
Well, you can tell right now the offense is just out of sorts. Ball on the ground again, still loose. And we'll have to trust the officials' call here because we got no chance of seeing that with all the students. But you can tell that's the Fort Collins side there. It's going to be ball in for the Lampkins. (18-16). low-scoring first half here at Foster Ridge High School. Trying to see if you want to do a few more plays, just trying to give. That's going to be a block call, too. Can't get halfway there, can you? And Olenmueller's going to generally make you pay going to the line.
Well, he's worked a lot, taken a lot of lessons on his ball handling. He's got good handles. And
well, talk about leading the ball through the player there, getting beyond him.
Yeah, well, he got by him fast enough that but you've got to be able to handle the ball when you go through there. You can't just have your body go, and he's worked on that very, very hard.
In the game now, Ethan Henderson, sophomore for the SaberCats, number 34.
But what you can't do, and what Coach Johansson is talking to them about, you can't hook them once you get around.
Yep.
And
everybody does.
Yeah, I couldn't see if that happened or not, but you say something now, you might get the call later in the game.
Oh yeah, planting the seed. Every coach does it. Ellis goes in, left alone, doesn't get to go. Wow, the backside official called that one. Tyler's looking across saying, what?
Yeah.
he's going to call him through the back and over the top. Kowchuk will get a pair, though.
What?
2 fouls on Tylee. He'll probably sit him down with a minute and a half left. He turns over to the bench and say, no. Kowchuk's up first, good. Gets the SaberCats back into close to a pair.
I don't know who should be happy with his first half or not.
Well, I think if you're Collins, you're coming in, this is you're definitely the favorite tonight. You're leading the league if you're the SaberCats. Second one's off. Johnson comes down. Olenmueller again picked up. Nobody there. Easy two. He does that floater pretty well, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. And
4-point lead now for the Lampkins.
what I like is that, he goes to the right hand there. We watched Ashley Stefik. Yeah, it's an easy call.
Yeah,
we
Corey
watch
over the back.
Ashley Stefik always go to the left and only hit maybe 1 out of 4.
Yep.
He goes to a strong hand. And
Whittle in the game now also for the SaberCats, number 11. One more foul to give for the 1-on-1 for the Lampkins.
There's a time to use your offhand, but usually shooting, I want to see somebody use their strong hand.
Boy, Whittle doing a great job of holding down there inside to Kowchuk. Oh, that's just a good strong move. Yeah, he called the hook into the elbow. I thought I like the turn. He didn't lean into him too much, but there.
Well, he called I think he called
the hook. Yeah, the hook in the shoulder. Being a bigger player, it looks a little bit more noticeable when he does it. 4-point lead, 1 minute left here in the half.
Foster Ridge has missed numerous point-blank
shots. Wow, it's got to be foul or travel.
Yeah.
Because he reached in and hit him, but I think the official says he got the ball first, which I like that call.
Well, and he was sure about it. He didn't. That's all you can ask.
Yep. Whittle up front, cross top to Kowchuk.
Whittle can play, and he's. I know he's open down there, but I don't know what he's going to do with the ball.
Yep, Olenmueller comes up. He's got a man down court. Hadn't seen him yet. Getting grabbed from behind and finished with the left. 6-point lead, 22 seconds left in the half here. Lampkins with a couple uncontested buckets. Whittle goes up, tied up Corey and Kowchuk. Arrow favors the SaberCats. I tell you what, Randy, if I got to go get a broom at halftime and give this floor a cook, because there's people just sliding around. Rips him back out top. He walked. He stepped 2 steps backwards. He was trying to call a play.
He might have forgot he had the ball.
Yeah, he took literally 2 steps backwards. 14 seconds left. Corey out. Tylee back in.
I bet you they'll call a play for Olenmueller.
Well, I don't know why you wouldn't. Pop and go if he can't get inside. Tiley kicks it back out. Johnson open for the three, and that's how you end the half. Buzzer goes off as the ball went through the net, makes it 26-17. 9-point lead for the Lampkins here. After 2 quarters of play, we'll come back for a very good second half. Looking forward to it on Streaming Sports.
Old Man Winter doesn't care if you're chilly or if the roads are slick. That's why Toyota's tough trucks offer available 4-wheel drive to help you tackle the worst of winter weather. The 2018 Tundra and Tacoma help you navigate tough terrain and the unexpected road conditions ahead. Come see for yourself how these trucks put the legend in legendary. Right now, lease a new 2017 Tacoma for $299 per month or get $1,250 cash back on a new 2018 Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Great news! We broke our all-time sales record, and it's all thanks to my nephew, Skylar.
Bro, it's Sky.
After my brother made me hire Sky, I switched us to First Bank to make up for him. Now business is better than ever.
No matter the reason, switching to First Bank can help your business grow.
After playing the game for many years, and I decided I could either watch from the couch or get on the field and become part of the game.
I became a judge because it was a natural transition from being a gymnast to coach, now judge.
I love the large crowds, the excitement of the game, and you know what? I got the best seat in the house.
Help these kids. Help this community. Become an official.
Wayne, everyone knows by now that Schrader's Country Stores have the best car washes around. They don't need to see you standing in the car wash explaining the undercarriage wash, the rocker panel spray, the protective finish application, and the jet dryer. No, Wayne, all you have to do is see the beautiful shine on my nice clean car. No muss, no fuss, and I'm certainly not all wet.
You won't get soaked at Schrader Country Store car washes, just shiny clean.
Back here at halftime, joined by Kevin Lytle from the Colorado, and so the second game in a row, pretty low-scoring first half.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of one of those, they're going up and down, a lot of chaos going on, but not a lot of points. But that's kind of what we've come to expect with these teams a little bit this year. Well, a lot of contested shots around the rim. I mean, both teams can say, well, we could have had 3 or 4 more buckets around the rim, didn't get finished, but I really like the way all the big guys, you can't get a freebie near the rim tonight. No, I mean, everything is contested, as I guess you would expect. You better get in this game, because if you're not running around like your hair's on fire, both those coaches will probably throw you at the end of the bench real quick, because if you don't have the spark in this game, when will you? Yeah, exactly. And you can tell, boy, the gym is alive. This is what a high school game should be here, when you've got everybody, both student sections full up, a lot of parents here. And if you just think about how the game was played the first half, Ryan Oligmuller really took over in the second quarter. Yeah, and he's big. I mean, talking with Randy during the girls' game, when he was hurt earlier this year, they had been making some progress, new system, a lot of new players, and then he went down. That really kind of sidelined them. 5-game gap is a big one. And then I think they've been kind of refining that rhythm since he got back. He just does so many things well. It's sort of a glue to mold a lot of their pieces together. Well, that foul count got up there really quickly, and they got a few buckets out of towards the end there, but I think he had like 8 straight points, a couple free throws, 3 buckets in a row, and you can't get in front of him. You're not going to stop him. But they've done a nice job on Tyler, who's scoring at 21 points a game. You got 42 points out of both players there. They're kind of on pace for their total, but really, big answer is that I think their overall defense has shut down the SaberCats surprisingly. Yeah, their defense is playing great, and that's the biggest thing, because Fossil Ridge, it's one of those, on one hand you can say, where's the scoring going to come from? But on the other, who do you game plan for? Because it can be just about any of them. for right now, Fort Collins playing really well, and I think sometimes with the way they play, they kind of induce some teams into more chaos than they want. I think we've seen that a little bit. There have been some charges and stuff. You always feel like you have a free bucket when it's playing like that, and sometimes you get out of your rhythm, get out of your game a little bit.
Well, as you look at the outside shot, really nothing falling at all for the SaberCats. Early there, Ripsum had a couple of mid-range jumpers, but no threes, I don't believe, in the first half. Just maybe a couple for the Lambkins themselves. But as this game comes out in the second half, I'd like to see if if Coach Johansson wants to put a little bit more press on, try to wear down the guards and the game for the Lambkins.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by what he's going to do because both teams run pretty deep. Mm-hmm. So you kind of wonder, fatigue probably doesn't matter for both teams. But if you can get some uncomfortable ball handlers, that does matter. And that may be what both sides try and do is force into the hands of guys who maybe don't want it so much.
Well, let's do a little quick wrap-up here on the conference or locally of the rest of the season here. You got Pooter and you got Rocky. Both teams have had some ups and downs, but how they finish out the conference, it sees where they may end up in RPI.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, both are kind of fighting for that seeding. Both should be in the playoffs, and even with the bad tank, they basically let everyone in, let's be honest.
Yep.
But both can get themselves a pretty decent seed with how they finish. It's for both teams just consistency. They can play really well, but they can also play poorly, and we've seen that too. It's just trying to string games together.
It's not really a dominant conference up here this year in the Front Range League.
I mean, all you have to do is look at RPI, Fossil Ridge, undefeated in conference play, and they're 20 or low 20s in RPI, which is not that great. Obviously, that wouldn't even get you a home game in the first round. So
that might be the first time too.
Yeah. So we'll see where everyone ends up, but you need to win your games because you're not going to get any help just by who you play, just where the conference is.
And then we round out the gals game tonight. Boy, you saw Collins come in, sporting a great season. It doesn't diminish their season, but boy, Fossil Ridge defense was the story there.
Yeah, and they can just do so many things. They're deep and they have so many kind of variety of trapping defenses that they can just keep running through players, forcing turnovers, and they're so well trained at it. They know exactly where to be, exactly how to shut things down, and they've played really, really good teams. They played 3 number ones, 2 in Colorado, 1 Wyoming. In addition to Horizon, who Chad Sull says is the best of all of them. They're ranked number 4 or 5. So they played some really awesome teams, and that leads to some growing pains, which Horizon was. They got whipped by Horizon, but I think in the long run that's going to help, and they just put everything together. It's basically a perfect game for them.
And the Rocky girls and the Pooter girls too, finishing up their seasons. And we're down to just a couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, you're down to, most teams have 5 to 7 games left, so you really don't have much time. And I keep saying this, I'm like a broken record, but you're searching for consistency. A lot of these teams, Rocky girls have had some solid games, haven't done every night, and they're pretty thin, so foul trouble, injuries can cause some problems. And then Pooter, like we talked the other night, they have some good young players, but it's just that a lot of young players, to
Very
go
young.
with, like a Maddie Bester and some of the veterans. So you have the growing pains that come with that, and they're trying to squeak into the playoffs. They're kind of right on the bubble there.
Well, as we wind down our season here, not only on Stream It Sports, but locally for the rest of the season is just locally. Look forward to have a chance for everybody to go. I think we should take the camera away from Kevin and I here and show the young lady performing here at the court, and we'll sign away and let that be the story. Thanks again, Kevin Lytle, joining us here at halftime, and nobody wants to see us now.
She's much more talented than either of us.
Yeah, that would be a dangerous thing for us to try even look there. So thanks again for joining us up here at halftime. Kevin Lytle, Coloradoan.
Old Man Winter doesn't care if you're chilly or if the roads are slick. That's why Toyota's tough trucks offer available four-wheel drive to help you tackle the worst of winter weather. The 2018 Tundra and Tacoma help you navigate tough terrain and the unexpected road conditions ahead. Come see for yourself how these trucks put the legend in legendary. Right now, lease a new 2017 Tacoma for $299 per month or get $1,250 cash back on a new 2018 Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Great news! We broke our all-time sales record, and it's all thanks to my nephew, Skylar.
Bro, it's Sky.
After my brother made me hire Sky, I switched us to First Bank to make up for him. Now business is better than ever.
No matter the reason, switching to First Bank can help your business grow.
After playing the game for many years, and I decided I could either watch from the couch or get on the field and become part of the game.
I became a judge because it was a natural transition from being a gymnast to coach, now judge.
I love the large crowds, the excitement of the game, and you know what? I got the best seat in the house.
Help these kids. Help this community. Become an official.
Wayne, everyone knows by now that Schrader's Country Stores have the best car washes around. They don't need to see you standing in the car wash explaining the undercarriage wash, the rocker panel spray, the protective finish application, and the jet dryer. No, Wayne, all you have to do is see the beautiful shine on my nice clean car. No muss, no fuss, and I'm certainly not all wet.
You won't get soaked at Schrader Country Store car washes, just shiny clean.
You're watching PSD High School Sports live in high definition on Stream It Sports NoCo.
See all the crowd here, the student section riled up.
Everybody's here tonight.
You got another half in you, Dave, this doubleheader?
I tell you, if they can keep that energy up, I think we can make it through ourselves. Lampkins will start with the ball. Oleg Mueller, Teitelbaum, Thomas, and Hewley on the court. Bodner, Croft, Lambrecht, Kauchik, and Ripsum for the SaberCats. Interesting to see right out of the bat, Ripsum is out on Oleg Mueller, Randy. They gotta stop him. One, try to keep him getting the ball, but two, he's got to have penetration. Can't let him go to the rim as much as he did that second quarter. Nice job by Kauchik there, just sealing off the lane. Easy call for the official. So what, fourth charging foul tonight?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a pair on Teitelbaum then. Skip past Croft, back down the court to Bodner. Lambrecht's all by himself on the far side. Just about a 5 count there. Croft, second pass there made, doesn't go. Rebound, Oleg Mueller, just great position. That's being a smart basketball player, isn't it?
Yeah, he is that. And
almost one. I thought that was going too. Tyler, nice job.
Called it on the floor, though. Hewley, who's kind of a three-point.
Catch and quick kick. And up for the three. 12-point lead now.
Boy, you look at a team like Collins here, and you've tried to figure out how they're 4-13.
Wow. There's Ripson, nice job of going to the rim, filling up there. Pretty incidental contact by Olegmuller.
I think that's a love tap there.
Yeah, it was really, for what we've seen tonight. But if you got the arm as he goes by him, rips him just too strong. It's one of those you got to make the foul count. The end one, good. Yeah, I do like this matchup here. They're trying to force the ball going to the trap right away. You see Croft come over to help. Easy though, just a spin away. Olegmuller, that's when you got teammates that know each other, don't you?
Yeah, and he's just smarter than them. I mean,
yeah, turn away and
you get a wide open layup when they're trying to stop you. You know, you got problems if you're Fossil Ridge.
Bodner very close to 5 count, and timeout called by Coach Johansson first. Full timeout taken by the SaberCats. They trail by 11, 31-20. You're watching Streaming Sports.
Wayne, everyone knows by now that Schrader's Country Stores have the best car washes around. They don't need to see you standing in the car wash explaining the undercarriage wash, the rocker panel spray, the protective finish application, and the jet dryer. No, Wayne, all you have to do is see the beautiful shine on my nice clean car. No muss, no fuss, and I'm certainly not all wet.
You won't get soaked at Schrader Country Store car washes, just shiny clean.
We're back here. There's the Fossil Ridge cheer squad. 6:05 left here in the third quarter. Want to thank our other sponsor, Jim's Wings. Northern Colorado's favorite wing since 1991. Go visit Jim and Julie over on Elizabeth Street by the campus, Colorado State University campus.
Tell them we said hi.
Tell them we said hi and get to some of those hot wings.
Lampkin's back out in the court now, just as you expect, a lot to go on this half. Right now you got to see if the SaberCats, so as you said before, you run the offense, but are you getting anything to get towards the bucket?
Well, and again, they don't have a player who can take over a game, and that's...
Yeah, I'd like to see...
Sometimes you need that, and I think Ripson can do that.
Yeah, pulls up there, long shot off. Olegmuller knew it as soon as he's out of bounds. I'll tell you, Olegmuller really put his heart into this game. You mentioned about before, they expected a tough night for him, because it's a big city game.
Yeah.
The games he's missed tonight, he's really delivered.
Well,
probably got 5 rebounds already.
Yeah, I mean, he's up there with Elliott.
And, smart guards.
As, one of the couple of the top players. Other Rocky Mountain kid. I can't.
Joe Elliott?
Urinowitz.
Oh, Urinowitz, yeah.
Urinowitz and Elliott. And
Hewley called on the block foul that time. Got to the party a little bit. Cormester in for Bodner. No, I just looked to see if the SaberCats try to do a few more things to get Lambert the ball in the low post or like a second play where he can at least get it on the wing. Kachik, nice left hand. Good play.
Fossil Ridge is hanging around, so if they do get hot, they...
Oh, yeah, it's 9 points in high school isn't much at all. Oh, just got shoved off the line.
That's just all brains there.
Yep.
He faked, kind of looked off, and...
Take advantage of it.
Very smart player.
Inbound to Teitelbaum out front now. He's got it by Ripson. Croft down on Olegmuller. See Olegmuller calling the play there. Tyler, lucky he didn't get one there. Great position by Kachik. Kachik's has just been smart around the rim all night, hasn't he?
Yeah, Hewley is a really good three-point shooter, but...
That's a couple fouls, though, on Hewley. Quickly, Johnson at the table to come in.
Well, you can't get there and just be there when they turn around like that.
Yep, second foul on him, both here in the last minute. 31-22, SaberCats chance to cut into that 9-point lead with the ball in here. Both teams all man defense all night long. Olegmuller for the backside goes up, nicely grabs the ball. Possession arrow favors SaberCats.
And what have we said? The good teams, what strength do they have?
Always that high school guards. Yep. Always in high school. Post play takes so much longer to mature.
Well, and you got to be able to pass it into him. That's a nice one.
Yeah, look there, you can tell that just sideways off. Good rebound again. Kochik, just chairman of the boards tonight for the SaberCats. Kornmesser left alone. Good.
Faucher Ridge needed that one.
Yeah, you're right. After 2 or 3 attempts there. Cut the lead to 6. And sometimes when you get a player who's been doing so much as Olegmuller has done tonight for the Lampkins, Randy, you get a little complacent. Other players start standing around. Tiley underneath. Just a smart play. Smart by Kochik not to foul him, too. That's going to be a block. A pretty hard one.
You got to get there.
Yeah.
No matter how ugly it looks when you fall, you still got to get there.
He took a pasting. You're not going to doubt his courage. First one up by Ripson's good.
Faucher Ridge did best, I think, when they had Lambrick and Marley both in.
Well, and
they dominated inside.
Just you say that, Marley's back at the table ready to check in next one. Next time we get a whistle. Teitelbaum, Johnson. Boy, I still see players just sliding around. Tiley, easy. Yeah, he gets the ball there at that range, he's going to be unstoppable tonight. Just whether it goes in or not. Croft spots up. Olegmuller just by position gets one. I thought he got Kochik across the arm. Down court though, Tiley wide open. Heads up pass. Leads back to 11. And both teams back and forth there. Nice passing both ways. Kochik on the finish. Thomas works the left side, trying to get it down to Tiley. He does. Spin move up. Boy, he's just got a nice touch at the glass, doesn't he?
Yeah, Marley can't get in quick enough.
No, you're exactly right. Lambrick, first look he's had in a while, good. He just hadn't had many touches on offense at all.
Big man play here. Need to stay on your feet, young man.
Yeah. Teitelbaum pump fake. This end is just so slick. And that's just being good position. Classy move by Lambrick there, helping Teitelbaum up.
Can't play defense on your back, so.
No. First foul on Lambrick, 3 on the SaberCats, 4 on the Lampkins. Nice hand there for Kochik got great minutes in there. You're exactly right. Good hand from the crowd over there as he comes back. Marley in.
Tilly a little too quick for him.
Stepped on the inline. Thomas knew it. Well, you're going to get a little more length out of Marley, too. Just a taller player. A little more up around the rim. 2:24 left here in the third quarter. 9-point lead, 39-30. Thanks for tuning in to Stream It Sports. Kornmesser in. Wow, Marley just moved Tiley out of the way. Underneath, stolen away by Johnson. Don't bring the ball down. Marley had great position, but pulled it down to the ground.
He's shooting about 33% from point blank, isn't he, Marley? He can't get one to fall.
Yep. That's 3 fouls on Marley with 2 minutes left in the third.
Well, what Tilly has kind of shown his quickness now.
And pretty good shooting stroke, back up to 10.
Certainly an all-conference performer. Might be leading the conference in scoring.
And really taking over here in this third quarter, all the attention being placed on Oligmuller. Tiley's had room. Cross-court pass, Croft alone. Pump fake. And just a great way to go in. Johnson was sitting there, but he was well under the basket. It was just too late to get there.
Somebody's going to get hurt if they don't draw that line around there.
Yeah.
Because you're standing right under the bucket.
Yeah.
Fortunate no one got hurt on that play.
Chance at the end one here, big three-point play. Croft finishes it off. Lead back down to 8. And you know these minutes have been had there with Oligmuller on the bench, Randy, too. He's had a chance to rest.
Well, Tilly's.
Wow, both hands going in. And Marley can't do much about it. He's got 3 fouls there. Because if he goes out, the game will be taken over. Corey pretty much draped himself over Lambrick. He's 16 fouls now. Must be the 7th. Yeah, it is, because that wasn't shooting. So he's going for the single bonus now. Fouls will start adding up here. Shot off. Rebound, Thomas. 1:19 to play here in the third at Foster Ridge High School. Ripson, Teitelbaum coming around. Now they got advantage. You see the kids trying to stop down there. Randy, both of them fell down. Croft couldn't stop and turn around. Same there as the start for Teitelbaum. This floor is actually a concern. Hand check on Marley. That's 4. And Coach Johansson wants travel call. I mean, half these players can't do a stop-start. I think the officials done a nice job of not calling that because both teams are suffering for the same problem. Under a minute to play. Oh, I got it, you take it. Tyler's looking across for teammates there. I'm surprised he didn't go on in. You know what, because he had Marley all by himself.
Tilly is leading. Tiley, is it Tiley or Tilly?
Well, I was told Tiley, so if we get a correction, that's
Tiley.
great. No, that's fine.
He's leading the conference in scoring, 21.1. Oligmuller's number 3.
Croft moving around. He's got Kowchuk all by himself. Quartermaster knocked away, still gets a hand on it, doesn't get to fall. I thought he got grabbed there. The ball just seemed to separate from his hands.
That's a great look by Kowchuk, but you need a shooter there who will go up with the ball right there.
13 seconds left here in the quarter. Quick timeout taken, trying to drop a play with a 10-point lead. You're watching Stream It Sports.
Let you listen a little bit to the band here.
Watching PSD High School Sports live in high definition on Stream It Sports NoCo.
Back here, you hear the band playing.
So 12.9 seconds left, Randy. You go in the huddle here. I didn't see if Oligmuller checked back in. I would be surprised if he didn't.
Oligmuller, who is a really good outside shooter, hasn't had to shoot from outside because nobody's been able to stay in front of him.
Exactly. He had the 1-3 early in the first quarter, and that's it.
They bring Hewley back in, who's a good three-point shooter.
Interesting to see here, Lampkins are trying to pull the Fossil defense way towards the middle of the court, aren't they? Everybody ran away. Tiley by himself out front with Kowchuk. Under 7 to play here. And he's going to get a free walk to the rim. And Kornmesser's shot is blocked by Johnson in the third quarter. So the 12-point lead, 45-33. Lampkins on top here in Foster Ridge High School. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter. You're watching Stream It Sports.
Everyone complains about millennials. Nonsense. Millennials, I salute you. You save money like no other generation. You share cars, Wi-Fi passwords, canoes, deodorants. My grandson bought a pair of pants with me. They share pants. Today's his pants day. No baby boomer ever shared a pair of pants with me.
We're back here in a lively Fort Collins Lambkin student section as they're coming in here and really running roughshod over the Fossil Ridge SaberCats, up by 12. Fossil Ridge does not have the kind of offense that would make you think that they're going to be able to come out and hit a bunch of threes.
Well, it's the thing, they've got to get the looks, but right now they can't trade buckets. They're down by 12, and Tiley and Oligmuller have had their way. They got 45 points, and I would imagine they've got probably 35 of them. Oligmuller, Johnson, Hewley, Tiley, and Thomas, Croft, Lambrecht, Kauchik,
and that's
Kornmesser, and Ripson.
That's even a better tribute to Oligmuller because they're out here trying to stop him, and he's still just shooting layups.
Yeah.
He hasn't even had to shoot an outside shot.
But a great atmosphere tonight. Students out in force. Great high school rivalry game. Croft deep in the third quarter. That's one's got to go. He's hit a pair here, Randy. He's the spark they need. Just can they answer at the other end? Healy, nice job, Kornmesser. That's how you trail a defender. You got your hand out. The ball was there. He just was prepared for it, but the pass was ever even made.
Hewley trying a little too hard there to make something happen.
Croft again. That one rolled out. Kauchik again underneath. What a night he's had on the boards.
Yeah, he's played a great game.
Lambrecht pull-up jumper. Lays on the rim, doesn't go. Oligmuller down, gets a rebound. Boy, it's pinballed around. And goes. All those opportunities. Foul on Johnson. SaberCats well into the single bonus. Hewley out, Teitelbaum back in. Lambert with the chance at the end. One here could knock the lead down to 6, closest they've been in quite a while. And he does. Nice three-point play by Lambert to finish there.
Well, what we'll see is what kind of character Fort Collins has here if they can finish here.
It's like watching everybody playing in their socks. So this is the same crew that did the girls' games. This seemed familiar. All of a sudden, the fourth quarter calls get tight.
A big three here would really make this an interesting game.
Well, if they get a couple of buckets in a row, I mean, they say they're holding pace. They've scored. You know, they got 6 unanswered, basically. Croft pull up baseline strong. Lambert owes up the rebound. Grabbed by Johnson.
Lambert starting to play now.
He is. Well, he's getting around the rim. I mean, so the first 2.5 quarters of the game, he didn't get many touches. He's making his own work now. 4 fouls on Johnson. He'll sit down. Corey back in. Lambert for the first of a pair. Good looking shooting stroke there. 6:03 left in the game. Game can be as close as 4, and it is. SaberCats haven't been this close for quite a while. Nice timeout taken by Coach Johansson. Let the crowd kind of feed. The players come to the bench all jazzed up. Thanks for tuning in to Streaming Sports. Be back for the last 6 minutes of this game.
Old Man Winter doesn't care if you're chilly or if the roads are slick. That's why Toyota's tough trucks offer available 4-wheel drive to help you tackle the worst of winter weather. The 2018 Tundra and Tacoma help you navigate tough terrain and the unexpected road conditions ahead. Come see for yourself how these trucks put the legend in legendary. Right now, lease a new 2017 Tacoma for $299 per month or get $1,250 cash back on a new 2018 Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Listening to a little Cashmere. That's the Fossil Ridge band.
Well, one thing a little different here, though, most of this quarter, Oleg Mueller hasn't had the ball in his hands that much.
Kind of playing off guard.
Well, like I said, Tyler had quite the hot hand. He's still going in the middle. Lays it up left, doesn't go. Kauchik, rebound. I think that was just a little bit forced.
Well, nothing lasts forever. And
oh, that's going to be, what a play. Rips him. The ball was kind of out of position. He goes up and gets it. Collins' defender's kind of laid off. All of a sudden, he had an easy step and a half to the bucket, lays it in. Just a 2-point lead now for the Lampkins. And a cross-court pass, easy steal. Goff smartly pulls it up. Lambrick, backside. You know, Kauchik's got Oleg Mueller on him. That's such a size advantage. Rips him getting double teamed.
You know, if you're going to double team, that was easy to dribble out of.
Yeah. Lambrick's sideline goes in, stretched out, caught. Ball tipped away. Tyler Baum. Boy, players just can't keep their feet. Smart play by Croft, calling the timeout. 4:44 left, 2-point lead still for the Lampkins.
I wonder if he was going to give Lambrick a Valentine there, man. He had him all the way around his waist, hugging him.
Yeah. Early hug.
45-43, and Fossil Ridge is actually in this fourth quarter, they've calmed down.
Well, they've gotten a little more aggressive.
Relaxed.
Yeah, they're playing, and you see the tenderness. So Oleg Mueller not getting the ball in his hands. Such a difference how the first 3 quarters of the game, he controlled the pace and controlled basically the scoring. He hasn't had a shot so far in the fourth quarter.
I would expect that to change.
Yeah, it's time for him to basically get the ball back in his hands, even just if it's a two-man game between him and Tiley. But you got to. He's the best perimeter threat on the floor.
He's also guarding the center.
Well, he's had probably 5-6 rebounds. He's had a strong night under the boards. Physically, he's not a problem. Rips a deep 3, place will go nuts. SaberCats' first lead in 2.5 quarters comes with 26 left in the game, 46-45.
I love to see Garrett do that. He can play that way.
That one was just plain forced. He got hit and he didn't get the call. A little frustration starting to show now for the Lampkins. That was a call he was getting in the first couple of quarters. Kornmester goes up high off the board, falls in. Three-point lead now for the SaberCats, 3:45 left. Oh, nice look underneath. SaberCats fall asleep on defense, easy 2 for Corey. Great look by Teitelbaum.
Well, they're trying to double team, and
they're paying attention just to Tiley and Oleg Mueller. Kornmester in, kicks back out, rips him, almost taken away by Oleg Mueller.
Looked like the ball was hit out of his hands, but the official says he just lost it. There's 3 of them. They all said they saw the same thing, so.
Yeah, from our vantage point, I thought it was too. Lampkins with the chance to regain the lead, down by 1, 3:05 to play. Great night here on Stream It Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Dave Haase, Randy McCoy, and Abby Block bringing this one to you. Tiley goes up, funked away. Corey goes through, and the chance to the end, 1. 2 times in a row, Randy. Corey's been pretty much unnoticed on the baseline, flies towards the basket, and an easy putback. Or do they call it beforehand? There's no score? No,
I gave it to him.
Well, he said they're getting 1 free throw. They haven't counted the bucket yet. Unless I missed a bucket. Yeah, there we go. 2-point lead for the Lampkins. I thought in the assignment I missed a bucket too. Under 3 to play.
Official came out and did that, so. What started off as kind of a yawner has turned into a
great game tonight.
Great
isn't it?
4th quarter here.
Well, you know, credit the resilience of the SaberCats. There's a reason they're 7-0 in the conference. Fought hard here since the Christmas break. Oh, my goodness. That was just reeling the ball in.
What a tough shot.
Yeah, I don't think he saw the rim. He just knew everything was going to be.
Oh, that's got to be offense there. Even though he was moving, he lowered his shoulder.
Yeah, well, that's the difference because Kachik wasn't set. He was drifting along with him. Bring Marley back in the game. 3 fouls on Tiley, although with 2:09, I don't think that really matters.
That foul has changed over the years because
it really has.
me and you had to be set. Now, if they feel like the offense initiates the contact, even if you're moving, they'll call that.
All tied at 50 here, 2 minutes to play. Kormester into the lane, kicks it back out. Thought he'd take that Croft, no, passes it up. Kormester gets one down. Hustle rebound by Oligmuller.
A lot of open shots they're not taking.
Yeah, there was. I was surprised Croft did so well early in this 4th quarter with a couple of threes. Teitelbaum underneath Tiley. Boy, you just see players just can't get their grip on the floor. Nice play, Lambrick. Corey again coming in for that backside layup. Lambrick smoked it out, didn't he?
Yeah. Foster Ridge gotten a lot smarter in this 4th quarter. That's for doggone sure.
And a tough turnover to have, tied at 50. Both teams are starting to play a little tight. It's money time.
Yep. Kornmeiser has played a key role because he's been penetrating instead of just standing out. He's been able to get to the lane pretty much any time he wants, but he has not taken any shots in the lane. He's kicked it out. Might be time for him to go to the lane and shoot, because I think they're playing him to pass.
I don't know what the officials are talking about. Kind of interesting there. Got a shot of the Lampkins huddle. You know, right now here's the vet over here.
Yeah.
Johansson's been around. He's been in town a long time. Taking the team to the finals. Been in the grade 8. And you've got the younger coach, Coach Schmidt over here, just in his 2nd year within the system, 1st year as the head coach. But what a game both of these guys have got their kids playing.
Yeah, well, this would be a real signature win for him in his 1st year.
Oh, yeah.
If he could pull this off.
Well, as the game looks, unless something really dramatic happens, you got to be pretty happy the way they play. They came in here, you know, as a team that you didn't expect, although they've lost that 12-point lead, but credit that to how the SaberCats really came back this 4th quarter. Lampkins with a chance here. Interesting, Oligmuller's doing the inbounding.
I'll bet you $100,000 it comes right back to him.
Someone's got to move. Well, you see every time a player tries to stop and go, they're just both feet sliding. Three-pointer alone, good.
Ty Thomas.
Big three. 35 to play here in the game. Now, if you're Sabercats, you don't have to be in a hurry. You don't have to rush it. You're in the double bonus. You got plenty of time. Rips him, hangs up in the air. Doesn't go. Lambert rebound, but I think it's going to stay. Good call by the official.
Yeah.
Thomas had great position, just couldn't secure the ball off his leg.
And the official could have easily just said, well, there's a bunch of white shirts there.
Oh, yeah. Nope. When Lambert took a really hard fall. And if he's down, he's not going to be into the game
well,
here.
He hit his face, I believe.
Yeah.
On the wood.
That's not only, that's tough, but that's tough timing. You see the cameraman down there zooming in on blood on the floor. So we're going to have an official's timeout, injury timeout, but talk about what that happens. There's your leading scorer, not going to be in for the last 22 seconds.
Yeah, and Coach Johansson goes over here and
earning his pay.
Yep. That's the first clean cloth that's been on that floor all night.
That's exactly right. Well, I hope it's just a ding and not, I mean, yeah, he's got a pretty good opened up, that's a lot of blood.
Well, young man.
Well, he gave his body up.
Yeah, he had no thought of.
Yeah, well, they're looking around now because we're at other spots B, just walking off. If you've ever been popped in the nose, that's a gusher. There's no small way you can say it. It really bleeds.
What a shot by Ty Thomas.
Oh.
You know, it's ironic. Ty Thomas's 8th grade year played for the Junior Cats. So
that's right. Well, and what a way that makes a gym go. A high school gym, you had one side just going crazy, and then all of a sudden that shot goes down, and just the other side erupts. That's what you got to love about high school basketball.
Yeah.
Great night here on Stream It Sports. Thanks for tuning in.
Boy, that's a shot Ty will remember the rest of his life.
Especially if they don't let anybody score in the next 22 seconds.
Well, Foster Ridge really going to have to do something here to.
Marley rips him, Kornmesser and Croft.
And they brought in Sam Osius.
He'll inbound. I think they're still seeing some blood.
Well, I'll tell you what this play is. That's Sam inbounds and comes in and goes right back to him.
And if you look at the scoreboard up there, Sabercats still have a foul to give. They've only got 5 fouls on the board. They're in the double bonus. So anything called here stops the clock. They get 2 attempts.
There's been a few broken noses down at that end of this court in Foster Ridge.
It's happened before, huh?
My insurance has paid for a couple of them.
Ah, okay. Well, it's just inbounds. Kornmeiser gets it out the outside. Skip pass, long pass, Osius. He was out of position. He's lucky he stayed in bounds.
Well, they knew where they...
Tipped away. Ball lost by the Sabercats with 13.5 seconds left. Now, we said they still got a foul to give. I think you'd want to do that pretty much right away, wouldn't you?
Yeah, second turnover by Ripsam here.
Tough place to do it. Well, Tiley was way out there putting the pressure on.
That's the thing about being so familiar.
And just gets grabbed by Osius. Under 10 to play.
About being so familiar with one another. They knew Sam and they knew exactly why he was in the game, and they didn't even let him. That's going to ice the game here if he. They waited a long time before they fouled.
Well, couldn't get to him. Just a move at midcourt there by Tiley, set it up. Wasted about 3 more seconds. So timeout taken by Sabercats. We'll take one up here and be back to finish this game. You're watching Streaming Sports.
Old Man Winter doesn't care if you're chilly or if the roads are slick. That's why Toyota's tough trucks offer available 4-wheel drive to help you tackle the worst of winter weather. The 2018 Tundra and Tacoma help you navigate tough terrain and the unexpected road conditions ahead. Come see for yourself how these trucks put the legend in legendary. Right now, lease a new 2017 Tacoma for $299 per month or get $1,250 cash back on a new 2018 Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
We're back here 53-50. Court Collins with the ball still. 9.8 seconds before
And now they just jumped the foul count from 5 to 7.
Yeah, it must have been a double.
I mean, that's going to put Tiley at the line.
Somebody forgot to.
They didn't catch up the scoreboard.
Which is kind of even worse because he hits these two, the game's over pretty much. But if he misses the first one, they still got a chance.
Yep. As you said, now you want to cut off the first outlet pass. You don't care if they get the rebound so much, just cut off that outlet pass, don't you? Coach Schmidt getting a little bit of a back and forth there.
Brandon Lambrick went to the locker room. We saw out the side with the trainer. He's back now on the bench.
He'd love to have a chance in overtime, wouldn't he? Strong off the backboard. Lampkins miss it. SaberCats have a chance. Kornmesser comes down. He's got to put up the three. Croft. And that doesn't do it. That'll do it here tonight. Lampkins come to Foster Ridge High School and plant the flag at midcourt. And there you have it. A really wild game, controlled most of the game, Randy, by the Lampkins, but a lot of heart in that fourth quarter. SaberCats come back, get it tied up at 50. But Ty Thomas has the dagger, the game winner three.
Again, for a team coming in 4-13, you get a win like this and kind of makes a whole season.
Yeah, you can hang that one, can't you?
Sweeter. Unfortunately, Foster Ridge can't say let's play football or anything. So,
well, you know what? Both these student bodies really represent tonight. Got it going pretty good. That's got to be there. You don't hate the other guys, but you don't like them.
Yeah,
that's the only. And you walk out of here and it's over. But you know what? Great job of representing them, both student bodies.
Yeah.
And these teams played their hearts out tonight.
What a fun night. What a great game for Randy McCoy, David Haase, Abby Block. She's had a long night on camera and she's done a great job. We will be back. I believe we've got a game Friday night. But we will let you know. Just keep us on Twitter, NoCo Broadcast. We'll see you next time.
Poudre School District High School Basketball, live on Stream It Sports, Northern Colorado, has been brought to you by Schrader Oil. Fuel your day by Pedersen Toyota in Fort Collins. Everything cars made easy by Jim's Wings, Northern Colorado's favorite wings since 1991. And by First Bank. Visit any of our convenient locations in Northern Colorado. First Bank, banking for good. This has been a Stream It Sports NoCo production of Poudre School District High School Sports. You can find all of our broadcasts, past and present, by visiting Stream